Alright, we're in the Middle Prong Wilderness. A little backpacking trip here with the guys, Hank and Sean. Going to spend the night near the Green Knob, or at the start of the Green Mountain Trail. So, not a lot of miles, but enjoying the camaraderie and fellowship of the group. I don't know the name of this waterfall, but we just happened to observe it from the trail down below. I had to come and get a close-up. It's friggin' beautiful. Hank and Sean are waiting for me down there. It's a little bit of a treacherous scramble to get up here, but it's worth it. Beautiful day too, a lot of sunshine. Well, I'm not going to climb any higher to get this one on a close-up because it's a treacherous scramble up that slippery rock face. So I'm going to show you a zoom-in image here. It's beautiful. But if there was an easier way up that didn't involve slippery scrambles where I can get hurt, I'd probably take it, but that's it for now. This is Bear Branch Falls. So I'm going to scramble this one a little ways and see what I can discover. I've been there before with a friend last year, but the water volume is looking really good this year, so it's inviting me to explore it further. And it continues downhill there. So that waterfall is still hard to reach, but you can see that it cascades down from the upper falls quite a ways, and it still continues above that. Up above there, you can't see it in the video, but it's still coming down from quite a ways uphill. Spend some energy just getting to it, just climbing uphill to see this. But I always enjoy it. Bring you guys some off-trail sites too. I'm gonna get up on out of here now. Well, from what I've seen in videos and pictures, this looks like Middle Prong Falls, so we're at the base of it. We took a really long scramble path, which I wouldn't recommend unless you're confident in your abilities and you have somebody with you in case something were to go wrong. God forbid, but slippery rocks in places. There are a lot of handholds on the vines and rhododendrons, but it's pretty risky, but it's worth it because this is friggin' phenomenal. It's beautiful right here at the base of the waterfall, and it continues quite a ways up, but we're not going to take that chance and take a dip in this river because it's still chilly out, and we don't want to get cold. But here's your view. I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit. This is the biggest waterfall in Middle Prong Wilderness. I don't remember what the height of it is. I think it's 30 or 40. Maybe it's higher. I'm mistaken, I think, because it looks higher from this view right here. Anyway, folks, I'll give you some more footage in a little bit. Laurie's Falls, everyone. This is the Middle Prong of the Pigeon River, or a tributary of it, I should say. So now we're on the Mountains of Sea Trail. That's the direction of travel, since we're heading to Fork Ridge, start of the Green Mountain Trail. And that's the parkway right there. That's where we came from. You see Sean's coming up. Hank is behind him, so we're making some good progress. Let's continue on the path. The mountain man himself makes his ascent up the steep Fork Ridge Trail to Green Mountain. Mount Hardy in the distance. This is going to be our campsite. I'll be back there in the pine forest since I brought my hammock for this trip. It's 3 times for me at this site. One of my favorite campsites. You see why. These views are just amazing. Hoping we'll get a good sunset. We'll check back with you in a bit. Almost to the summit of Mount Hardy, the highest elevation in Middle Prong Wilderness. It's over 6,000 feet. And there's the first view. Who said there's not a view from near the summit of Mount Hardy? It's not as good as Fork Ridge or the campsite we have over there at the start of the Green Mountain Trail, but it's pretty nice. And there's evidence that people have camped here before. Could accommodate maybe a few tents and a hammock or so back in the grove of trees. So maybe one day we'll have to come back here and show you that. Going to be having my lasagna from Backpacker's Pantry for dinner. You see, here's our campsite. Hopefully the sunset will get even better as we get closer to the setting of the sun, because we're at 7 o'clock right now. And we have it all to ourselves. Nobody else is here but our group of 3. So I'm all set up here in the pine forest behind the summit over here in Middle Prong Wilderness, where Sean and Hank are camped in their tents. I brought my hammock, so I had to come back here to the forest at the start of the Green Mountain Trail. But I think I'm going to get a good night's sleep in here because it is less windy than there on the grassy, bald summit of the Green Mountain Trail here. So I'm going to head back there and meet up with those guys to check out the sunset, because it's ready to set any minute now. So we'll check it out. So it is 8:51 p.m. I got back a little bit late to appreciate what probably would have been a little bit better than this as far as the setting of the sun, but it's still nice. Pictures and videos don't do it justice. You have to be here. Yeah, it's still a beautiful place to be at the setting of the sun. Just enjoying my campfire here. Made my own little fire pit. Made a little ditch. And it's right in front of my hammock, which is over there. You can't see it, but right there. So anyway, that's it, folks. Hope you have a good night. I know I am. Signing off for now. Good morning, folks. It's day 2. And I'm just sitting here. Let my fire die. But I had a fire at 5:30. Helped me wake up with the heat, because it was chilly last night. Watching dawn on the horizon here in the thick pine forest. I see the peaks of light. It looks like it's going to be foggy and cloudy because it's just, you don't really see a lot of light penetrating the forest like it would be if it was sunny. So I don't think there will be a good sunrise up here, but kind of spooky, but it feels good being here by what's left on my fire, trying to get warm. So I'll be with you a little bit later.